Now, going to the other program, the first program I mentioned before, it is a 2 years program. And so guys, a quick one, I will just take you quickly to the website of this college. This is a college in Canada, and this college still have programs that are open for 2024 January. Equally, as an international student, I want to be specific here. Please do not apply for programs that are showing September 2023. As a matter of fact, this college has a lot of programs, but not all the programs are available. So if you want to apply for January 2023, then you should check out this college. But before I continue with this video, guys, I will be checking my laptop here. So that is why I want to give you all the details. And please remember, when you are applying to colleges in Canada, you need to apply to colleges that you can pay. All right. Now, what am I driving at here? If you take a look at the website of this college, I want you to watch the video so that you get what I'm saying. Then when you go to the website, it will be pretty easy for you. Now, if you must apply to this college, make sure you keep track with them. All right. Try to email them first. Then if they accept that admissions is open, then you should apply to the college. All right. Because when you apply to some colleges, I get some people, they come to me, they are like, Milton, it's taking time, my application is taking time. But first, email them to know if the program you want to apply to is still available. I hope you understand. Now, before you apply to this college, please note that there are stages for application. First stage is you have to take a look at the programs. When you are looking at the programs, also note that you need to know, let me say, you have to check the dates, all right? Which program is available for September? Which program is available for January? Then those that are available for January are for international students. I hope you understand. So when you go to the college website, you should pay attention to every detail that is there. Now, I will give you a list of some of the programs that are available. But before I give you the list of some of the programs, note that the application is in stages, like I earlier explained to you before. The first thing you need to do is to check a program. When you check the program, you check the requirements. When you check the requirements, note that at this college, you are not going to pay an application fee. But make sure you check how much you need to pay for 1 year, how much you need to pay for 2 years, and how much you need to pay for the entire duration of the program. Now, let me bust your bubble here. If you apply to this college, after you gain admissions, you are going to pay 2,700 Canadian dollars. This is part of your tuition fee. This college is equally not that cheap the way NBCC, like NBCC, all right? The college in New Brunswick, that one is in New Brunswick, but this particular college is in Ontario. You should also consider the fact that Ontario is somehow a little expensive when it comes to accommodation and cost of living because it is a big place compared to New Brunswick. You cannot compare Ontario to New Brunswick. Salaries in Ontario would be bigger than salaries in New Brunswick. Now, when you choose a program, after checking the requirements, after checking the dates, what do you need to do again? You need now to create an account. You are a new student. Remember that when you create that account, you are going to keep your details. Then you start filling the application portal. It is not very difficult to fill the application portal, and applications in this university are available for January, in this college are available for January 2024. There are programs from the academic section and the science section, the art section. There are programs in the advanced manufacturing and system automation. There are programs in the business area. There are programs in the community and child services. There are programs in the food and tourism area and emergency law and court services. I am going to pick them one after the other and I tell you which one are available. Now, this college I'm talking about, what is the name of the college? The name of the college is called Centennial College. And like I said, it is located in Ontario. Another very important thing you should note about this particular college is that when you apply for this college, right, you are not going to upload your documents on the application portal. You are going to apply for the college, submit your application, then they will send you an email. The email is going to contain your application number. The email is going to contain a login number. Then when you want to log in, you have to go back to the site of this college where you were checking your application. All right, you have to go back to the site, and when you try to log in to see what is happening in your portal, they are going to tell you that you put in your date of birth according to how you put it, according to how it is on your passport when you were creating the account. All right, then you equally need to input that number. There is a certain number they are going to send to you. So you are putting two things in order to check the status of your application. But now let's refresh back before you even reach this level. You have to create the account, upload your documents. Then that email that is going to come to you, the email is going to say, you should look, they are going to send the email to you with other emails. These emails is going to carry a list of, they will tell you that if you come from an English-speaking country in Africa, send your documents to this. If you come from a French-speaking country in Africa, send your documents to this. If you come from South America, send your documents to this email. If you come from Europe or Europe and Africa, English-speaking Africa, send your documents to this email. They are going to send it to you after you submit your application. Now, when they send that email to you, it is now time for you to add your transcript and the necessary documents. You mail them to that particular email that was given to you. You are going to check if your country is an English-speaking country or a French-speaking country. It is possible to check on this school website. I hope you understand. Now, when you are sending your documents to this school, like I said, your transcript must be available. In certain cases, I don't know if those with O levels and A levels from Cameroon and Nigeria, those with WAEC and WESE, they must submit the transcript for their high school. But if you have a bachelor's degree already, or a master's degree, or maybe an HND with a transcript and another qualification, why not submit to that email? When submitting, make sure you mention your name, make sure you mention your application number, all right, and make sure that you explain to them that you are sending from this country. I hope you understand. When you send, then you have to wait. If you apply to this school, then you don't do this process, then you take your code and go back to log in into your application system. It might not log in because of what? You have not completed the application. And when you complete the application, then go back to this site, it is going to indicate that you have completed your application. Now you wait for them to make a decision, right? Now, let me also talk about English proficiency. For those that do not come from English-speaking countries, please, you have to demonstrate English proficiency. But if your past education was in English, I do not think that it is really a problem. All right, it's not going to be a problem that much. So this is something you should put into consideration when you are looking at all these details. You have to note that you must submit the right documents. Now, let's take a look at some of the programs that are available. Programs available in the Advanced Manufacturing and System Automation include Aerospace Manufacturing Engineering Technician. This is a 2-year program and it's 4 semesters, all right? Now, let me see if this program is open because, like I said, not all the programs are open. I hope you understand. This particular program, it looks like it's not open yet. Well, we have all the details here. It is still available for January 2024. All right, so this is something you should pay attention to. And when you are applying for this program, also check the tuition fee. I'm talking about advanced, let me see, Aerospace Manufacturing Engineering Technician. All right, now, like I explained to you, when you go to the program website, you're going to see the program code, the school in which the program belongs, all right, the program length and everything. September is already available. September is available for domestic students and permanent residents in Canada. But January 2024 is available for international students as well. Now, when you make sure you check if the program is available before you do the application. Now, you have to check the tuition fee as well to know. Remember, I said when you apply to this college, all you need to pay is 2,700 Canadian dollars, but also understand that the tuition is not that easy. There are 2 semesters. The total tuition fee for this particular program is 18,382 Canadian dollars, which means that the first 2 semesters, it shows that you have to pay 16,700. So in all this money like this, you are going to pay 2,700 before you apply for your visa, before you get a final conditional offer to apply for your visa. I hope you get the point. So make sure you always put this into consideration. You can equally check if they have scholarships they are offering or not. Now let's go to the food and tourism area, or let me take hospitality management. Let me take hospitality, because I've been speaking to a lot of people lately, and they are people for hospitality. Excellent. Those who are asking me for 1 year programs, there is a program here called event management. And this program is 1 year, 2 semesters, all right? 1 year program for 2 semesters. Now, let's see how it is. Is it still open or it's closed already? I'm manipulating my stuff to see what the program looks like. Excellent. The program is still available for January 2024. All right, for international students. It is available according to my data here. It is available for January 2024. This program is a 1 year program. All right. Now, let me check the tuition fee and fees. The program duration, or let me say the program is 17,328 Canadian dollars. This is the entire program, including the auxiliary fee and the 2 semester fee. All right. So you are going to be paying this amount of money for this program. Now, this is the difference. This is the main reason why I did this video, and I'm using 2 programs, 1 year program, 2 years program, is because if you are applying for a visa now for this program, this is a 2 years program. You need to show the Canadian government that you have money for living costs, which is 10,000 Canadian dollars. Your tuition fee now for this program for 1 year is $17,000. You add it to this money, and make sure you add some small amounts of money for what we call miscellaneous. That is your proof of funds. Then you work on the other things like proof of home ties and maybe your statement of purpose, your letter of explanation. You understand? Now, going to the other program, the first program I mentioned before, it is a 2 years program, and 1 year is 18,000, which means 2 years is how much? 32. Is it 32 or 36? Just multiply 18 by 2, right? That is just your tuition fee. Then your living cost money is how much? 10,000. You add it. Then how much is miscellaneous? You add it. So if you look at it very well, you will see that the money you need to spend for the entire program is huge for 2 years compared to the 1 year program. You get it? So always try to look first to see if you have 1 year programs. On this website, there are a lot of other programs. All right, like I said, if you are looking for other 1 year programs, then you should have to check the website very well. All right, this school, if you don't have, I think without English proficiency, you can apply. It's not a big deal. You can always apply. All right, so please make sure you check the list of programs and make sure you follow the procedure. After the 1st of August, you will not be able to apply. You can apply to areas like arts and animation. They also have information technology, network and software engineering. They also have media and communication writing. Sustainable designs and renewable energy is another area. Then you can take aerospace and aviation, or you take arts, animation, and automotive and motorcycle areas. When you click each section, you are going to see the list of courses that are available. And you now need to check which is open for January and which is not open for January, and the tuition fee available. I hope you understand. Till we meet again in another one.